be playing the Royal Guard Champion this time. I'm decided to go Empire. Royal Guard Champion's a lot like Darth Vader. He's not quite as hardy, but he's faster and he has some cool things. And then 2 Imperial officers. One we haven't seen yet is this elite Imperial officer. He has the executive order ability, which allows him to tell an ally to attack. Not he can choose to tell him to move or attack. The regular guy here can only tell him to attack. And then I have my usual Trandoshan hunters via the temporary alliance upgrade. However, one group of them is not elite. I usually play 2 elites, and this time I have 1 elite and 1 standard. And he's going to be playing a little bit different list. I see R2-D2, C-3PO, Gideon Argus. You know all of them. Wookiee Warriors, 2 sets of those. You saw those on the stream this weekend. And then Rebel Saboteurs you've seen before. We're also seeing Jin Odan and Mac Eshkare for the first time. He has an intimidating number of activations here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sweet. Imperial mission tokens represent data cores. Sorry guys. We're trying to get into the rhythm. This game has a lot more things to set up and break down than X-Wing does. Oh, it's the one we played the other day. Oh, in case you heard that correcting, Jimmy and I played this in a game off the show the other day, and that's fine. I just kind of pulled one, didn't realize it was the same thing. We're good. 5 to 8 on activations. Audio Weasel. This is an upgrade card. It doesn't count as an activation. And then last thing we need to set up is we need some terminals. You're good. Using the plain old cardboard terminals this time. Shake it up. Yeah, and it's right in this minor right here. No worries. I hear some X-Wing players behind me blaming the dice. It's always the dice's fault until it's not the dice's fault. Okay, there are 3 doors right here. This center room really doesn't want anybody inside it. Okay, so this one is sort of like capture the flag. You want somebody to pick up your token, and then you want to run it to the enemy team's deployment zone. And then if that happens, then at the end of the turn, anyone who has their token in the opposing deployment zone gains 10 victory points. Otherwise, and then both of them are discarded. So if one person runs it to the deployment zone and the other person does not, that person gets 10 points and both of them are discarded. So the only way for both players to score the capture the flag goal, I guess is what I'm going to call it over and over again, is to do it at both the same time. Okay, and the deployment areas are this room down here at the bottom, and that thing, and then this big room up here at the top. Yeah, except for the pit. It's technically legal to deploy on top of the pit, but if you do so, then start of the first round, you die automatically. Okay. Yeah, we're going to roll off for initiative. I got 4. You got 5. Jimmy has initiative. You have 40 points, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm exactly 42, yeah. And then let me make sure that I've shuffled my command deck. Good. Okay. Okay. Jimmy's really trusting. I always ask him if he wants to cut, and he's like, no, you're good, bro. Hey, I'm missing this is what I'm missing. I worked hard for those acrylic focus tokens, so I'm going to use them. Actually, I don't have any ways to give focus to myself other than my Trandos can get it after attacking. Oh, and then, yeah, they can, the Imperial officers can gain it after attack.
Oh, you got plenty. Oh, awesome. All right. All right. I will choose.
Yeah, this and this little thing. This partial. Okay, he's going to choose the deployment zone closest to him, which is that big room in the top corner. And he deploys his guys first. Spread. It looks like he's gonna get ready to spread, putting his Wookiees at either door. Saboteurs look like they're facing down, and then Jin, who's that the white one, will back up. Jin Odan. She's new. What she got? Haven't seen her on the show before. At the start of hostile figure's activation, you may interrupt, perform an attack that targets that figure once per round. That's pretty good. After an attack targeting you is resolved, gain 2 movement points for each of your evade results. That's pretty good, too. And she has Cunning, which Han Solo has, which is also, that's pretty, and for only 5 points. Wow. So 6 health, not terribly hardy, but pretty good. Okay. all set up. We get to draw 3 cards, and that's going to be the start of the first round. Jimmy has initiative. Gideon will activate and is probably going to give some focus to people. Inspiring speech. Allows him to give focus to 2 people that are adjacent to him. By some Wookiees or some Saboteurs. Both. Pretty exciting. And then he can focus somebody else, right? Trandoshans will activate first. Elite Trandoshans. 1, 2. 1, 2, and open the door. 1, 2. That's me. What, Jimmy says, C-3PO is going to focus somebody else. This Rebel Synergy crap. How many activations do you have left? Yeah, 6 activations. I have 4. I'm going to pass. Please go again. R2-D2 runs over to that terminal and gets a point. Or gets a card. Pass again. I have 4. Jen will retrieve the objective. And then we'll move over there. Gray officer. No. No. Royal Guard champion will activate. We'll pick up the objective. And then we'll move. He's just as fast as Boba, but he doesn't, as Boba Fett. He has 6 speed, but he does not have that awesome mobile perk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces there. Jimmy's turn. He activates Mac Eshkare, kind of a sniper kind of guy. There's a thing. Okay. I do have restless leg syndrome generally all the time, but thanks for making fun of me. I appreciate it. Regular Trandoshans, the gray ones, will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Double move because can't do anything else. Even though I don't want to go all the way over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The focused Wookiees will activate. Wookiee will open the door. Wookiee will move up, deciding if he wants to get close enough to attack. And the Wookiee will attack the Trandoshan right here. One evade. 2 damage, 2 surges. So I cancel a surge. 2 damage and a surge. Okay, Trandoshan takes 2 damage and is bleeding. What do you have left? Okay, he has Saboteurs and Wookiees remaining. Activate the Gray Officer. He will go 1, 2. He will order the Royal Guard to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Objective follows him. And then he will spend his remaining 2 movement points to take control of his terminal. Last Wookiees will activate. He's going to beat up the Royal Guard. I get a black and a white. 3 blocks. Four damage and a surge versus 3 blocks. So he takes 1 damage and a bleed token. And then he will also attack the Royal Guard. Was it dumb of me to go forward so fast? Probably. 4 blocks and a cancel. Yeah, cancels everything. My remaining action. The remaining Imperial officer will activate. He will move 1, 2, 3, 4. He will. I'm going to use fleet-footed. There's a convenient placing cards thing to let him move 1 more space on his activation, and then he will allow this Trandoshan that is bleeding. I believe that's what I want to do. Perform an attack. Because bleed says during your activation after you resolve, so I can still perform free attack without straining myself. Take strain, please. Uh, 6 damage, 2 blocks, 5 damage on the Wookiee. Okay, this saboteur will attack the Royal Guard. Normally, he would not have line of sight, but Rebel saboteurs say they can shoot through other figures without no penalty. I see 5 damage and a surge. I got 3 blocks. Ooh, 2 damage and stunned. He's now stunned and bleeding. That's basically the worst thing that could happen to me. I'm not gonna keep my tokens neat because that's how I feel about you right now. I've taken 4. I have 9 remaining. That completes the turn. We each control a terminal. That means we draw 2 cards. I didn't make it quite to the objective, so I don't get to do fun things. I have initiative, unless Jimmy would like to take. Do you have any start a turn thingy? It really sucks that I'm bleeding and stunned, because that destroys what I was going to do, which was stand inside the objective and kill Jan. Because I could move right if I just had one or the other. Actually, no, if I didn't have stun, because with bleed I can just do whatever. I could move right here and then have a pretty good chance of killing Jan, and so then you have to drop the objective and pick it up again, and then I just get the points. But yes, Audio Weasel, the Royal Guard champion, not the regular Royal Guards you've been seeing a lot, but this particular unique character has a black defense and a white defense. How many activations you got left? Oh. So you have 7. He has 8 activations. Holy crap. Royal Guard champion is going to activate. He will take a strain to remove stun. Well, no, but I'm bleeding though. During my activation, after you resolve an action other than remove bleed, so I take a strain. And now I've destroyed a card that I really could have used because it would have helped this guy kill that Wookiee when I drew that card. But, and then I'm going to take a damage this time. 1 and 1. Seems like a good idea. So that he can perform a move action and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's as far away as I can get. And just get the hell away from you guys. Can I move Mac? There it was. My pile of things. Okay. I really could have used that single purpose. I didn't want to take 2 damage. That Wookiee will run around the Trandos and roar. Holy crap. I don't know if you guys were watching the show this weekend, but during the bonus match, he did this roar thing against me, and basically all I had to say was that was ridiculous. Because that says up to 3 figures that are adjacent to that Wookiee become stunned. So he just stunned 3 Trandoshans. Which guy? This guy? That guy. Oh, I'm sorry. So bleeding guy, healthy guy, and then the one from the other group. And then his buddy will move up. His buddy will move up and attack the other standard Trandoshan that has not been touched. Pretty good chance to kill him. Oh, our dice clashed. You see that? It was awesome. All right. He got 3 damage and 2 surges. I got 2 blocks. Ouchie! So both of those Trandoshans are stunned and bleeding. Both of them are stunned and bleeding. What, who'd you cleave? I didn't do something. Cleave him. So that means he's at... I did add my damage for cleave. This guy takes 2 damage. It's my action. Uh-huh. They're both bleeding and stunned. This is so terrible. I'm going to do something that I would almost never do in any game. That is deliberately give you figures. This guy will take a strain to remove stun. He will also take a strain to attack the Wookiee behind him. You take a strain, please. Whoa! Holy crap! Was he dead already? 5, 6. Oh, he was dead already. So never mind. That might change what I'm doing. He died from the damage that cleaved him because I didn't realize there was a 5 under there. Yeah, he's dead. Sorry. Unless I put if I put the wrong kind of damage token down, it'd be really funny. But
Do the tape.
yeah, I wish we could. Sometimes I wish we could do playback. Red Trandoshans will activate, not the gray ones. I'm sorry, the elite Trandoshans. First one will remove stun and attack the damaged Wookiee. Take a strain, please. Was it? Oh, was there damage on the Wookiee? Okay. Yeah. No, that's fine. Okay, but it was in this pile. So it was in, yeah. So there was a 5 under this. Anyway, yeah. So he just took the strain. And then Elite Trandoshan will lay into that our Wookiee. Oh, it rolled over here, sorry. 5 hits. That Wookiee dead. He dead. He did do his job. Second Trando will move up. 1, 2, 3. Blast the Wookiee. Take strain, please. Yes, thank you. That was terrible. 3 damage. We're gonna do 3 pierce, 2, and a focus. And then he was here. 1, 2, 3. Will move back away from. Wait. No, he won't. He'll stay right there. Jimmy made a face after I took back the retreat, because he knows what I'm about to do to him. Oh, yeah. Well, then, okay. Yeah, he was about to... I also took away some other stuff. Except I earned single purpose. I haven't seen a chat update. Everybody still awake? Okay. She moved up, Jen Odan, and opened the door. And by she, I mean Jimmy. I'm sorry, bro. I called you she. The elite Imperial officer will activate. He will use executive order for this Trandoshan to shoot that Wookiee. Take a strain, please. Oh, I was hoping I could kill you. I probably won't. Okay, but I do get an extra die from focus. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm adjacent to you, so I get +2. That's 6. I will pierce 2 to make sure that it goes through. Yeah. Okay, that's 8 points for me. Killed some Wookiees. That's both of them, right? Yeah, cool. I kind of wish I had that that single purpose card by now. And then he will, he was standing here the whole time. He's going to pass his other action. Jimmy activates C-3PO, who will run over next to Mac, Jin, and the Rebel Sab, and is going to focus Mac. How many you got left? I'm going to pass. Go ahead, please. Mac is this guy. He's kind of a sniper sort of character. And he's declared that my elite Imperial officer has got better places to be, and that means dead. Yes. He gets 2 blues, because, so he can shoot forever, and then he gets a green, and then he can shoot through stuff. Yeah. Figures do not block line of sight. I get a white die, though. Got the X. I'm lucky. That would have killed him. No, he's got 5 health. So unless you can search for more stuff. Okay, yeah. People don't usually play the elite officers. I do it because I don't really have a choice in this list. Actually, is there a 3rd regular officer? I mean, is there a 2nd regular officer in the core set? No? It's just one of each? Yeah, that's why I'm doing this. That's silly. Okay. What do you got left now? I have 2. You still have 4? Wow. Go again, please. Jimmy activates R2D2 to draw a card. I'm gonna go look at the screen, see if anybody's still watching. We're gonna keep going. Oh, I could have said that. Oh, yeah, we got 5 viewers. I'm good with that. Oh, yeah. Good. All right, what'd you change while I was gone? R2D2 uses comp link, draw card, and then moves a little bit. Left. 3 more. I will pass again. I only have 2 activations left. Gideon will focus the Rebel Saboteur. Oh, Jin still has this objective. Oh, he changed that up. Instead of focusing the Rebel Saboteur, he focuses Jin Odan. I have to take my last activation now. I'll go ahead. He's going to move. I have 2, and the other Trando hasn't gone. What's your last one? Oh, he has 2 terrible activations. I don't... In that case, I don't want to do what I was about to. So I will remove bleed and then stun from this guy. Cool. As soon as this Trandoshan here activates to remove those terrible effects, Jin Odan gets to respond by shooting me in the face. 3 green dice. 1 block. So 2 damage and 2 surges are uncancelled. Oh, yeah, because that happened. That interrupted, so before I removed my conditions. That deals 5 damage and kills the second Trandoshan in that group. Yes, 7 points to Jimmy. That's not annoying. Well, I got one more. No, I don't. No, I didn't do... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So it's because he killed my activation, and then he gets to go. Yeah. Rebel Saboteur will double move to somewhere. He double moved. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Oh, the other guy double moved, and then that guy, and then this guy moves up, and then we'll attack this Trandoshan here in the front. That was almost 3 blocks, and then it went to 1 block. I see 5 damage, 2 surges. I hate stun so much. 5 damage and a stun token. My officer will move 1 space so we can tell this guy to move. And he will go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's me. It's the end of the turn. No, it's not the end of the turn. You stop having more stuff to do. More Wookiees. Jump jet Wookiees. He's gonna run in between the 2 guys. Which means he's gonna hit one and then cleave the other one. He's going to attack the officer. The officer will probably die if I don't get a dodge. Cancel surge. 3 damage. That Trando's toast. Yep. 3 damage. This Trando's out. The elites only have 8. Yep, 1 elite. The other guy's dead. Why are you irritated that you killed people? Oh, that's fair. Yep. Okay, I get 2 cards again because I control a terminal. Control another terminal. We both draw 2. During this turn, I discard... We both discard our objective tokens. I got mine into the capture area, so I earn 10 victory points. And then beyond that, it is a beat fest. An all-out brawl situation. I will, Yeah, I'm going to take. Yeah. I am going to tap the standard officer to take initiative. This the elite Trandoshan will activate. Ah, I get shot in the face. Which is why I'm doing what I'm about to do, because I hate that. Is this one... 2 damage and surge.
No! No! 2 damage and a stun. Yeah, everything. Everything's wrong. Well, I mean, that just means that I have to freaking clear the stun before I shoot you, instead of focus and guarantee that you die. Like, I'm shooting Jin. She can suck it. Oh, I'm rolling too many dice. I thought I was going to get to roll 2 green ones, but you're not a nice person. 4 damage. Only 2 damage there. And she gains 2 movement. I gotta admit, that's super annoying. Alright. Everybody else is leaving. We're good. Usually hang out around 12. Yeah, you're up. My turn was useless. Activate C-3PO. Can C-3PO do that? You activated C-3PO. Yeah, you're bad. I don't know. Okay, Jin has already done her I can activate and shoot you thing. Down. Did I add the appropriate damage being range 1 of you? I don't think I did. Whatever. No, don't bother. It's past now. But I am gonna go. So yeah, what happened there was I forgot to be being adjacent to Jin.
after being frustrated from being stunned and not being able to kill Jin, I forgot that I have +2 automatic damage on top of the dice that I rolled. And Jimmy's a nice guy and let me take it. But yeah, the red officer will activate. We'll move over here. Unless, of course, he gets murdered by a Wookiee. He's going to get murdered by a Wookiee. That Wookiee's focused and everything. Give me that X. But that attack would have killed me without being damaged already. 5 points to you. And that Wookiee's stunned. That's good, I guess. Gideon August focuses a rebel saboteur. Pass. All I have left is a roller car champion. Oh no, okay, you're right, I tapped the wrong card. But you definitely have more than 2, right? Tap my no. Yeah. You activate the officer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move this guy. 1, 2, 3. Unless you're going to interrupt and kill me. Yes. All I have left is the Royal Guard. I'm not good at this game. Mac is going to shoot this officer. Nothing. He's dead. You have 5, 7, 14. You have 5 points plus 1. Yep, that. Go ahead again. I have to keep passing. Jin moves and shoots the Trandoshan. I cancel a surge. 1 and 1. 1 hit, 1 surge. I'm stunned again. I need to play lists with stun in it. I can't afford 4x4. I'll pass one time. I pass again. Wookiee destuns and moves. The Wookiee moves to attack Trandoshan. Three blocks. I see 3 hits and 2 surges. Yeah, 1 damage and bleed. I have to activate the Royal Guard. He will deep bleed. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rebel Saboteurs activate. Focus Saboteur, lose a little bit. And we'll shoot the Royal Guard. Two blocks. I see 3 damage and 3 surges. I cancel 2 of them. 2 damage. He says that'd be really good if I was next to anything. So 3 damage and a stun. Other Rebel Saboteur attacks the Trandoshan. 1 block. Damage on the Trandoshan puts 6. And still stunned and bleeding. Your turn. Both draw 1 card. Nobody's controlling turn. Jimmy has initiative. Genodan will activate. We'll move and shoot the Royal Guard. Dodge and evade. 4 damage, so 3 damage go through. Comes 10. He's almost gone. Has 13. Then he will play Strength in Numbers and activate another group. Gideon will activate. Sorry. Go, and then we'll focus Jan. Because Jan is going to shoot the Royal Guard as soon as it activates. I really wish there was a way I could get that Trandoshan in front of him before he activated. I don't have an officer anyway. He is stunned and bleeding. Problem is, I want. And there's nowhere I can move that would block. Second act. Can't do that. Move a stun, take strain. Wow. That's exactly, we were just talking, I can move over here and block line of sight. That's the card that were one of two cards in my deck that I could possibly need to make that work. But I'm going to spend my second action to plan. Take another, so, wait. Do I take a strain and then draw? Or draw and take a strain? Draw two, then take a strain, and then discard.
Well,
Yeah. I didn't get anything that I can use. Like, even you didn't even see the card that I drew, and I can tell you right now it's useless. I had to discard the Royal Guard Champion's personal unique card, which lets him perform 3 attacks, but it takes 2 actions, so somebody has to be standing next to him already. Well, that's my activation. I spent both actions. Wookiee's gonna pummel the Trandoshan. -2. He dies. $10 points for you. You could have moved to attack. if you'd rather stand at the terminal. It's like you're just gonna kill me. I'm gonna try. All right, I'm gonna take my licks. Like this. No matter when I activate, you're gonna shoot me when I do it. So I'm just gonna do it now. All right, yeah, the Royal Guard champion activates. What's that do? I don't get dice, do I? Wow, her special card says if she uses it on not her activation, it removes my defense dice. He rolled pretty mediocre, so I might not die. Damage does it. Just standing. It's like I spent the last 2 turns just like standing there, knowing I was about to lose and not being able to do anything about it. It's like maybe it's probably a good, you know, it probably would have been nice of me to concede and stop wasting people's time. But then again, it's like I don't know. We're on the stream. Thanks for if you're still watching. I think we've probably failed in our purpose because the last several turns of that match were extremely boring. And I think you probably see why I like my scum list because I played a lot better than I did with this one. Yeah. I haven't figured out, it's like, I haven't figured out how to play when, that card. And Gideon. I haven't figured out how to play in a like, really to play a game where I'm getting stunned repeatedly. There's not a whole lot you, like, how do you deal with being stunned a lot? Like, I would just...
Well, if you had the officers help with that. Since you didn't have the officers died, so you can use rally.
Rally's in. It's yeah. I bet rally's one of these because it's not in my hand. There it is. Regroup. I either discarded it or yeah, it's right there. Right.
Well, you can use regroup, and regroup gets rid of stun. Will get rid of stun from everybody who's adjacent to a lead. The problem is that stunning is one of the best ways the rebels have against like the 4x4 list. The problem is that the Imperials are really the only people who can play regroup reliably, because the only leaders the rebels have are Gideon and Han Solo, and Han Solo's 2 points overcosted. He's really bad. He becomes okay if you pair him with C-3PO, but then they just shoot C-3PO, and then Han Solo becomes bad again.
Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. We're going to wrap it up. Hey, Boss Man just showed up at the store at like 11:30 on a Wednesday. Have a good night, guys. Thanks for watching our first episode. We'll be back with X-Wing next week and more